The Great Turtle vs. Rabbit Race, Part 3 of Part 1. Well, she slowly sauntered up, but something was just not right. Her eyes were a bit glazed over. At first it was thought she was overcome with emotion, but upon further review it was determined she was under the influence, and her 14-month-old son was too. The telling clue was the iris aroma of eucalyptus leaves emanating from their breaths. Something had to be done. After all, this koala boy was simply too young and too slow, and too reliant on his mother. It took no more than a blink and a wink to name him first alternate. At this same time, the chief magistrate made another decision, to replace the selecting black ties with a magician monkey named Marvin the Magnificent. It proved to be a wise and rather significant decision. Marvin came dressed with a cape, and he had a long black wand which he waved over that hat. When all the smoke cleared, he, like all the great magicians before him, pulled a rabbit from the hat, and then a frog, and an ostrich too. Suddenly the race had some credibility. The first selection, going by just one name, Romeo, was a fleet-footed cottontail who was timed in the 100-yard dash at 5.84 seconds. Next to the turtle and the pig, he was surely the odds-on favorite to prevail. The little heartthrob was the perfect celebrity, too, a great athlete, a great personality, and looks that made all the little bunny girls go gaga. The second pick, another one-namer, Jordan. He was a bright green tree frog who could surely add some color to the competition. His legendary reputation was as a tremendous leaper and swimmer, and somewhat of a braggart. He boasted many times he could swim the entire length of the Evercombe pond and back again without taking a breath. He truly was a great athlete. It was thought he could simply hurtle over that same pond using his patented double-bound leap, if there just happened to be the perfectly placed landing lily pad in the middle. As good as these two selections were, they were not nearly as fast as Nellie Head and Sand. This feathered friend had long legs and a long neck, and our story surely would be different if it wasn't for that bird clause that was so neatly inserted into the official regulations. Despite the fact she couldn't fly, the committee felt obligated to make her nothing more than the second alternate. The field was set. Each one was assigned a number, and it was all recorded on the Evercombe official scorecard. Number 1, Shelley O., the too-old turtle. Number 2, Romeo, the tail-chasing hare. Number 3, Willie P., the know-it-all porker. And 4, Jordan, the free-flying, free-floating frog.